and we'll see the teams with the same record, 1 victory and 11 defeats. So the team that will win will go to the 8th place. The first basket goes for ALKHOR with Bernard. Pride is very important, so we will expect to see a big game. We have both teams are a full squad, not full. Al-Sadd is missing their second scorer, Faisal Abouissa, who is on the bench. He's injured. Let's see the lineups for ALKHOR, the blue. Gibbs, number 3, Bernard, number 0, Williamson, 26, Lassim, 5, and Bobo, number 10. Second basket for Bernard, who looks in excellent shape. And for the white of Al-Sadd, Babakar, number 5, Suley, 2, Baker, 1, Green, 0, and Abdurrahman Al-Muftah, number 15. Muftah tries to score, he will make it. Nice try for the Qatari point guard. Bernard looks for the 7 point in a row, the rebound for Baker. The 8th for him will be in a row. Green, high-low, too high for Suley. Turnover for Al-Sadd. Al-Sadd is up by 5-4, by 1 point. Gibbs against Muftah. You expect a low tempo, not exactly like low, but both teams, especially Shamal tries always to have fast breaks, but on 5-on-5 they try to use players like the excellent efforts of Bernard, Williamson. Bernard has so far all the points for ALKHOR. Green tries to reply, the rebound for Bernard, who is doing everything so far. Kobe Williamson and the basket. This is the game ALKHOR prefers to play. They want to go fast break, they want to run. They have one of the best defensive duos, guard defensive duos. Block from Bobo, and keeps running. The steal from Muftah and Green, and the ball will go for ALKHOR. Let's see, the 2 referees. It was a deflection, then not steal. Bernard with 6 points. Bobo for 3. He cannot make it. The rebound from Babakar. ALKHOR is excellent in defensive transition. The ball inside for Suley. Suley over Bobo. Difficult shot. Another good defense from the youngster, from the 19-year-old center of ALKHOR. Kobe, nice defense. The rebound for Bobo, who wins everybody and scores 5-10. ALKHOR is up. ALKHOR scores easy inside. Baker for 3. No, before the offense was set. Bernard for 3. No, the rebound for Green. Green has Babakar. He will go 1 against all. Now Suley, the step back. Another sloppy offensive play. This is what the coach of Al-Sadd, Coach Prasiakos, is telling his players. They've been sloppy. They don't try to go inside. They settle with mid-range shots. 3 seconds for Bobo. Now Mufta. The foul. 2 free throws. Two free throws for Green. Green continues lose free throws. His percentage is 55, which is not what Coach Bratsiakos expects from him. He just came as a 79% free throw shooter. The foul from number 5, Babakar, 2 free throws for Bernard, who is unstoppable so far at 6 points. You can make them 8. Bernard will score. Two for two. Mufta, Babakar. Babakar tries to find an opening. The difficult shot, the rebound. He misses 2 layups, which was the problem against Amalfi. In an overall great performance from Babakar. Now Hor can go to a double point lead. No, the rebound goes for Green. The shot from Sule, it's a 2-pointer, so the game goes to 7-12, 8-12. So Gibbs takes the screen, attacks to the mid-range, the floater, rebound for Baker. Green. Green will lose the ball. The break is because the table shows the score. The matrix writes 9-11, but the score is 8-12 for ALKHOR. The score is 8-12. Let's see. The correction. It's a timeout, correct, because the scoreboard needs to be corrected. It's a small break, so they want to count the referees will have to address for the points. Now they take the score sheet to count the points. And also there is the video, so in that case, you will see that it's easy to count the points. But from my calculations and my notes, it's 8-12. The baskets were 8 points from Bernard, 2 points from Kobe Williamson, and 2 for Bobo, for ALKHOR, and for Al-Sadd, 3-pointer from number 1 Baker. Souley, a 2-pointer. 1 free throw for Green and 1 layup from Muftah. This makes us 8-12. And hopefully, it's good to clear this now before having any. Now the referees, they will communicate with the referee supervisor, both Mr. Dumana and Mr. Sudek. There is a look on the baskets. That's why it will take some time. But the coaches sure, both Coach Mustafa and Coach Rasiakos do not like this break, because their team will lose their pace. Now there is the small meeting between the referees and the referee supervisors to clear this thing. Now the score is clear. Let's see if it is the 8-12 that we told you, or it's going to be 8-14. Also, they need to they will correct also the scores, the points for the players, that they can see them on the scoreboard. For ALKHOR is the correct score, 8 points for Bernard, 2 for Bobo Magasa, 2 for Kobe Williamson. Now for Al-Sadd need to remove 1 point from Green, and they will go to 8-12. Now this is the correct score, as we told you, 8-12. The game has started again with a little pressure from Green. Bobo over everybody. This is a walk on air for Bobo Magasa. ALKHOR has started much better than Al-Sadd. They're up by 6. It's not about the points, about that ALKHOR is doing what they try in every game. They try to run fast breaks, or they use their big guys, especially Bobo and Kobe Williamson, on 5-on-5 situations. Baker 1 for 3 in his 3-pointers. He started with 1 3-pointer. Lassine, Mufta, he tries to score over. Mufta wants to go for Babakar. Babakar for 3. And Sule will try to score. No, the rebound for Kobe. Possession, arrow, go to Al-Sadd. Al-Sadd looks like they're in a hurry. They're down by 6, so they look like there is a push to pressure to in 1-2 possessions to score. Green, the foul, and 1. Oof, and it's 3 and 1. It's a big break for Al-Sadd, this one. I told you the offense didn't have any flow, and the ball was to stay to the hands of Green. But at the last moment, he made the 3-pointer and the foul from Gibbs. Big play for the Wolves. Gibbs goes over the screen. The rebound for Sule. Baker. Sule over Kobe. Another bad shot from Sule. The foul from Sule. Now it's his first. Bernard with 8 points. Nice play with Kobe. Babakar is there for the defensive rebound, and he can run his team. Green, Mufta, he tries to shoot, to score. Now Lassine with Mufta. The pass for Bobo. Bobo, the long 2. And the rebound for Green. Difficult pass. Also, this is the strong point of ALKHOR. Their defensive transition, they are very focused on the defense. They're not allowed a lot of points on the fast break for the opponent. .121 to go. Still 4 is up by 3. With Gibbs. Bernard. They try to find the inside Kobe. The steal from Babakar. And now 2 against 2. Babakar tries to force his way. Good defense from Bernard. Nice pass on for Baker. Baker will finish. Excellent play from Babakar. And Baker will finish. 13-14. Al-Sadd is coming back. Gibbs goes under the screen. The block from Green. Very good defensive play from Green. Baker another three. He cannot make it. 1-4. 1-4-4, I think it's Baker right now. Yes. He still wants to shoot when he's free. Babakar with Bernard. One-on-one display. 9 seconds. Mufta is helping. The screen from Kobe. The steal, the pass. Then it was an assist because the two hands of Al-Sadd couldn't take the ball away. And this is the end of the first quarter. That's what ALKHOR playing in much better the first 7 minutes. Afterwards, Al-Sadd regained their confidence, especially playing excellent defense. They cut the lead to 1, but with the last basket of Kobe. ALKHOR 16, Al-Sadd 13. Let's see the numbers for both teams. For ALKHOR, Bernard 8 points with 2 rebounds, 3 out of 5 shooting. Gibbs with no points, but 3 rebounds, the point guard, number 3. Lassin 0 points. Magasa 4 points and 5 rebounds. And Williamson 4 points and 3 rebounds for Al-Sadd. There are no subs for coach Mustafa Hafez and for coach Vasilis Bratsiakos of Al-Sadd. Green with 4 points, but 1 for 5 rebounds also, big number for a guard, but 1 of 3 free throws. Baker 5 points, 1 for 3-point shooting. Mami Endur, Mami Suley, as we say him, Mami Suley Endur, it's the full name. 2 points. Babakar 0.03, 3 rebounds, and Mufta 2 points with 1 layup. These are the numbers for the players of the two teams that so far write the history of the game. The derby of the bottom seeded. The winner will go with 2 victories, and if it is ALKHOR, most probably they're already will finish 8th in the league. If it's Al-Sadd, they will wait to see how they can manage so they can finish 8th. Because it's important to those teams to carry a good performance in the league, in the cups, because when the league will stop and will end at the beginning of March, then they will have the 2 cups, 2 prestigious cups, the Qatar Cup and the Emir Cup, where everybody is focused also to gain victories, which will take him further to the competition. The referees of our games, because we haven't of this game, because we didn't mention them. It is Jasim Golum, Walid Ghanem, and Vlada Semjanic. We have the statisticians, our statisticians, Kevin Luna, Mohamed Salah, and then Zirevelo, and the full squad. Of course, also the federation representatives and the board members. ALKHOR will have the first possession of the second quarter. They are up by 3. Lassin. Bobo wants to attack Mami Suley. Bernard over Babakar. The rebound easy for Mami Suley, who has done a very good job in the paint. Al-Sadd is the newest team in this league this year, because they have made a lot of changes. Babakar, the foul from Lassin. Nice first step. The one-on-one between the 2 players of the national team. They will be together in the national team camp that will start on 4th of February. As we said, Al-Sadd is it's a new team. They started different. The first 4 games, they had only Babakar, Omer Saad, Ahmed Daher, Yassin Taha, and Abdul Kamal, 5 players. Afterwards, it was the addition of Mufta and Faisal Abu Isa. And after the 6th game came Baker first, then came Green, and now it's Suley, his second game with Al-Sadd. Last scene, very difficult effort. There is Suley for the defensive rebound, 14-16. Chance for Al-Sadd to make the game even. Babakar wants the ball in the corner. He finds the opening. He misses another layup. And now he got the ball and the foul. It's like Babakar, he goes hard for these layups. That's why he misses them. Coach of national team that is in the stands. Coach Yanaraz likes his effort, likes everything he does, but doesn't like the missed layups because it will be important when the Qatar will visit Saudi and Iran to have Babakar scoring those shots. 1 for 2 for the three-pointer, but he's there for the rebound. Babakar sees the pass for Green, a three-pointer. No, Al-Sadd cannot go up. They're missing free throws. They're missing open shots. And ALKHOR and one with Gibbs. That's what we told you from the beginning. ALKHOR is a very, let's say, settled team, a team that likes to do simple things. And so far they are successful in this game. Babakar missed the layup, missed 2 free throws, and Green missed a wide open 3. Sub for there is an injury for Bernard. This is not good news for Coach Hafez. Sam will take his place. Number 2, the zone defense for ALKHOR. (15-19). Babakar tries to score. No. The rebound easy for Baba and Kobe. The steal from Green, who plays against Kobe. Another missed layup. Mufta is there to take the rebound. Suley against Kobe. The fight. No basket. Offensive foul. I think Coach Bratsiakos has seen enough for his players. They do. Their opponents do everything wrong. They have solid defensive efforts, great defensive efforts, but they have missed already 4 free throws from the best free throw shooters. They missed layups. As we told you from the beginning, SADD looks like they're feeling kind of pressure to win this competition. Of course, there is a pride. They want to win. They want to be effective. But this is one thing, and one thing losing layups. Lassin cannot score. The rebound for Suley, who is dominant there. Mufta. Babakar. Nice pass on the weak side for Mufta for a 3. No, Suley is there to dunk it with authority. This is a good play from Al-Sadd. And now, timeout for coach of ALKHOR, Coach Hafez. And we'll go to see the numbers. We saw the individual numbers. Let's see the total numbers of the team so far. Free throws, 3-7 for Al-Sadd, which says a lot for a team so far. 42%, it's extremely low. 3-3 for ALKHOR, when we said about simple things. ALKHOR is 0-6 from the three-point line, but this is not something by mistake. They know that they are the worst team in the league in the three-point shooting. Therefore, the strong point they are inside. 2-10 for Al-Sadd, which is 2-11, it's 18%. Extremely low. 4-13 two-pointers for Al-Sadd. The most important in this number is that 6 of those misses came from inside, from Babakar and from Suley, which says something about the quality of the numbers. There is the quantity, 4-13, okay, it's 2-pointers, but if we analyze it, it's 6 of them, 6 out of these 9 misses came from layups inside the basket, which says a lot. On the other hand, very good job for ALKHOR, 8-17. It's close to their number in the team pointers with big guys like Bobo and Kobe. Of course, now the interest for ALKHOR is if Marcus Bernard can continue the game. He is on the bench injured. Yassine. Everybody collapsed inside on Kobe. So he try to find and finds the space. Lightning quick. Terrible defense from this part. The players like Gibbs and Lassine are players who like to drive inside, but somehow the defense of Al-Sadd left everybody alone. Babakar again on the weak side. Baker, Mufta, nice ball movement for Babakar, the three. He will make it 2021. Offensively, Al-Sadd shows the plans of Coach Bratsiakos to be executed slowly, but they catch up. As it's a very young team. And players, everybody, they do not know even their names. The problem for Al-Sadd now is their defense. And ALKHOR attacks Kobe, the foul from him. Suley. From Babakar. Well, second foul. This is second player with problem for Al-Sadd. Two already for Suley and two for Babakar. Lassine, nice drive, but he cannot finish. There is Kobe, 2023. Mufta, the pressure from Lassine. Babakar, inside the paint for Suley. The three-pointer for Babakar, no. Rebound from Gibbs. The steal from Mufta, excellent defense. And now two against Kobe. Babakar, the block from Kobe. Baker will finish end one. This is the best that Coach Bratsiakos could have hoped. The run from Baker. Babakar, Al-Sadd shows against also Samal and other strong games, and Ryan. They showed flashes of what they can be, but it's a team only together for 1 week. Another missed free throw from 3 out of 9 free throws, extremely low. And again, they cannot make the game even. Zone now for Al-Sadd, 2-3. Two players at the top. Like a little matchup. Gibbs goes inside, goes hard. The rebound for Mufta, who has done a very good job on the defensive end. He finds Babakar. Another missed layup. The foul. Suley follows. Well, Coach Bratsiakos is furious with Babakar because he gave all his effort, but he cannot score easy layups. Omar Saad will take his place, number 12. 2 free throws for Suley to bring Saad for the first time. The second time in the game, first time the second quarter, the lead. And now Al-Sadd is up. Still the physio of ALKHOR tries to help Bernard before he return. Lassine, nice effort, but he cannot finish. Chance for Al-Sadd to take a bigger lead. Baker sees the opening, goes hard, and the foul from Essam. Baker will make the first free throw. .42, ALKHOR 23, Al-Sadd 25, and now 26. Bernard will return to the game, which is good. Which are good news for Coach Hafez. Bob will take his place. He goes small, following a little bit outside. Goes small for shooting since there is a zone defense. Gibbs for three. Rebound for Souley. And Green against Lassine. Souley has taken place inside and he will dunk most probably. Yes, this is a difference in the game for Al-Sadd. Souley started with some mid-range shots. Now he goes strong inside. They turn the pass the ball in a great angle and take the lead. Lassine, but cannot finish again. He's there, but just missing the finishing touch. Green, the floater. No, the rebound goes for out from Kobe. Green now is 1 out of 5 shots and 1 3 free throws, but 7 rebounds. Souley, Mufta, Omer Sadd is a good shooter. He will take it and he will make it immediately. Timeout from Coach Hafez. This is what a good offensive play can do. We told you, so the flashes of the game against Samar where they lost in the last possession, where Ayan, they scored 90 points. They run their plays. They start a little bit sloppy, but as the game progresses, the plan of Coach Bratsiakos started to execute it on offense. What they try to make better sure is the defense. But this can happen for a new team. On the other hand, for ALKHOR, for Coach Hafez in his first year as a head coach, he's the last 4 years assistant. What he looks is consistency against 5 against 5, which ALKHOR started very mature. But now against the zone defense, ALKHOR has some issues, and therefore they are down by 8. They were up 8-14. Halfway the first quarter, we have 3:37 to go for this derby between the last bottom seeded. Interesting game, tough game, good coaches. For teams that they fight every game. After this, it's a very important encounter between Al-Wakra and Al-Ahli. Al-Wakra close to Final Four. Al-Ahli, for Al-Ahli will be the last. It's the last effort to reach one of the 4 places in basketball royalty, in the four best teams in the league that they will compete for the title this season. So far already Arabi and Shamal are there with 11 victories. And very close, Garafa, Wakra, and then comes Rayan and Ahli. Bernard, he was absent for 5 minutes with an injury. Gives an opening. A very difficult floater. Mufta tries to run. He follows by Souley. Mufta make the turnaround. Malassine saves the ball for ALKHOR. Gibbs, the block from Baker. Green. Now Omer Sadd. Let's see what Green will run. Sadd for 3. 2 for 2 for the big shooter. The young brother of Abdurrahman Sadd, but the big shooter of Al-Sadd. Welcome, Omer Sadd, 19-year-old. His comeback season, he came with the national team in the summer. He was 1.5 years out with a very serious knee injury. It's the comeback season. Hopefully, everybody will knock on wood. Or the brother of Abdurrahman Sadd and his own man, Omer Sadd. Bobo over everybody. Soft touch. He stops the bleeding. 34-25. Little pressure from Gibbs on Baker. Man-to-man for ALKHOR. Green on the weak side. Omer Sadd sees the opening. Bad pass. The foul from Mufta. It's the 4th foul for Al-Sadd. It's a good sacrifice play. He gave 1 foul not to allow ALKHOR to run the fast break. 6 points from Omer Sadd for Al-Sadd. Give the 9-point lead, but now ALKHOR tried to come back with Bobo, Gibbs, Lassine, attacks, Bobo, the mid-range. He will make it also. Bobo is in good shape, 8 points for him. And immediately goes Brasiakos, calls a timeout, a 4-0 run for ALKHOR. He doesn't like it. He wants to talk it over with his players. He felt his team were in control, but it's two offensive plays and two offensive plays from ALKHOR cut the lead to 7, 34-27. Let's see now also the individual stats for all the players. For Al-Sadd, Green, 4 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 turnover. This is his numbers outside the scoring and the free throw. 1 for 3 are excellent. Baker, 9 points with 1-5 3-pointers, 4 rebounds. Mami Sulendur, 8 points, 8 rebounds, big presence. Babakar Deng, 5 points, 1 out of 9 shots. This is why Coach Brasiakos called him on the bench. But 5 rebounds, 2 points for Mufta with 2 assists, 6 points for Omer Saad with 2 for 2 shots. On the other side for ALKHOR, Bernard, 8 points. He missed 5 minutes of the game due to a small injury. 5 points for Gibbs, 2-8 shooting. Lassine, 0-6. This is also something that Coach Hafez expects from his captain to make it better. Bob Magasa, who is a constant threat for ALKHOR, 8 points with 6 rebounds also. Excellent presence for the 90-year-old center. Kobe Williamson, 6 points, 3 for 6 and 6 rebounds. These are the numbers for the players. Plus Essam, who hasn't shot, only 2 fouls for him. And now the 2-1-2 of the pressure from ALKHOR. They excel on this pressure. They have very athletic players. Looks like Al-Sadd was expecting something like this, so they made what they wanted. Weak side pass, Souley, and now the defense of ALKHOR takes the credit. Another injury for Kobe. He had his shoulder pain. He won't sub, but break for ALKHOR. The moment they run a 4-0 run and Bernard is back. Their main big guy has to go on the bench with a shoulder injury. He was not in any play. Maybe something. Hopefully he will be okay. Lassine, Gibbs. Lassine, the foul from SADD and 2 free throws. Mufta's second foul. ALKHOR is making a big effort. They were down by 11. Now they're down by 7. They tried to cut the lead before the end of the first half. Lassine will miss the first free throw. He's a 55% free throw shooter. Also from him, Coach Generas of the national team expects more than 1 for 2. So it's a 5-0 run with Green, Omer Saad, Baker. ALKHOR needs for Coach Brasiakos squeeze from them to make the right plays to score. The moment they've been up. Now, very smart play from Green. The defense from Essam. Coach Hafez complained to his player that he was being sloppy. Green stops the 6-0 run, the 5-0 run from ALKHOR. 3 fouls for Essam. 2 for 2 this time. Green here missed the free throws. 8 points again. 50 seconds to go. Both teams on the penalty. Bobo attacks. The foul and 2 free throws. The foul for Mufta, number 15. Second foul for him. Bob on the free throw. He has been a little bit inconsistent this year, but makes the first. 1 for 2. The Moagasa, who is a 38% free throw shooter. Muftas is an opening. The ball deflection, excellent defense from Gibbs. 28 seconds to go. 10 for Al-Sadd. It's a 7-point lead for the Wolves. And timeout for Coach Brasiakos. He wants these 10 seconds to be taken over. Let's see the team stats so far. It's been an interesting game. An up and down with ALKHOR going up by 6 and then Al-Sadd going up by 11. Free throws 9-14 for Al-Sadd, 5-7 for ALKHOR. Still ALKHOR with no three-pointers, 0-7, 5-15 for Al-Sadd. Al-Sadd has 3-4 in the last effort, which is important. Rebounds is part of the game. 28 rebounds for Al-Sadd, 20 for ALKHOR. And then it's a low turnover game, 5-5. I think the coaches like to congratulate their point guards. What Coach Hafez cannot congratulate is the defensive rebounding, since Al-Sadd has 10 points out of the offensive rebounds and only 4 for ALKHOR. And I think there is the difference for the game so far. So 10 seconds, Al-Sadd is up by 7 and they have the possession. Let's see what Coach Brasiakos has drawn. What is his play for these 10 seconds? Baker will make the inbound pass. There are some screaming. Mufta for 3. No. Green over Gibbs. I think the plan was different, but that doesn't matter in the game. And now the whole 16 seconds to ALKHOR. Mufta was 3 for 3, but he passed the ball to Green, which in 9 seconds he shot. He didn't continue. Gibbs attacks the defense, the foul, and 2 free throws for Gibbs. Foul on number 11, 12, please. 12. Second foul on SADD. Gibbs will make the free throw. He has so far 7 points. Missed the second. And Bobo jumped inside earlier, 36-30. Now is ALKHOR who missing free throws, 3 out of 6 in the last effort. Green with Gibbs. SADD on the corner for 3. No. The rebound to no one. Good play at the last moment. ALKHOR, Al-Sadd, or most probably ALKHOR, Al-Sadd, ALKHOR 36-30. See you in 15 minutes. Second half is underway. Al-Sadd 36, ALKHOR 30 in this top bottom seeded teams. ALKHOR started better, but Al-Sadd had an excellent second quarter, and now they're up by 6. Let's see what we expect from these two teams in the second half. Mufta saves the possession. Green, nice play inside, but Suley didn't finish in the moment. Babakar tries to save. He steps outside. And Bobo will make the inbound play for Gibbs. Offensive foul from Kobe. Green will have the possession. Green with Baker. Baker Mufta. The screen from Suley that tries to run a pick and roll. Nice pass from Baker, who starts the game the second half as the first with a 3-pointer. After that, he missed 4. But he has a good presence so far with Suley. They controlling the paint. Lassin, Gibbs. Babakar over everybody. Nice effort. Suley protected a little bit himself. He has 2 fouls. Mami Suley Ndur, number 2. Number 1, just 1 Green. Number 5, Babakar Dieng. 1, Justin Baker. And 15, Abdurrahman Al Muftaf. This is for Al-Sadd. The turnover, the foul, and the sportsmanlike foul from Baker, which is his second. He didn't go for the ball. So 2 free throws and the ball for ALKHOR. For ALKHOR, 10 Bobo Magasa, 5 Mustafa Lassin, 0 Marcus Maurice Bernard, number 26 Kobe Williamson, number 3 Gibbs. The full name for Madrius Gibbs. Bobo 0-2, so he didn't capitalize anything from the sportsmanlike foul. 38% free throw shooter, and he proves it today. He's 1 of 4. Zone defense for Al-Sadd. The ball inside for Bobo. Bobo attacks. Cannot finish. Suley is there for the defensive rebound. The sequence, ALKHOR didn't take anything. And Al-Sadd again regain a 9-point lead. Nice play from Babakar, who got benched after missing some easy shots. And Coach Brasiakos went with Al-Sadd, who scored eventually 2 3-pointers to send the lead to 11. Kobe, his first mid-range shot. There is Green, who is an excellent rebounder. 8 rebounds for the point guard. Green with Lassin, top defender. And he proves it. He beat his American opponent. Mufta saves the possession. Baker will make it. And it's a 12-point lead. Great play for Mufta. The assistant Baker, 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. Bernard for 3. Yes, 44-35. He hasn't scored since the first 4 minutes of the game. Cuts the lead to 9. Baker, Babakar. The screen from Suley. Pick and pop. Bernard is there to send the ball to Bobo. But, well, the pick was with Suley, not with Baker, but Baker had another wide open 3. Bernard. For Gibbs for 3. No, the rebound for Babakar. This is Mufta. He tries to run. Mufta controls the pace. Green, Babakar, nice ball movement, but Baker steps outside. He asks the referee. Referee confirms that he stepped outside. It's an important part of the game. Al-Sadd tries to establish a double-digit lead, and ALKHOR tries to cut it. Lassin sees the opening, attacks everybody. He cannot make anything there. Mufta inside gives nice deflection. Green with Baker. Green, there is no pass inside. Now they find the correct angle. Nice ball movement. At the end, Babakar for 3. No, the rebound for Bobo, who jumped extremely high. Good defense from ALKHOR. Foul for Mufta, which is his third. The second player after the sum from ALKHOR with 3 fouls. It's a more defensive quarter so far for those teams. Omer SADD is ready to take the place of Mufta. Let's see. Most probably Coach Brasiakos sees chances for the 3-point line, and he wants his best shooter inside. The youngster, 19-year-old Mufta. Bernard and Gibbs is there to save the ball. This is the problem sometimes of the zone. 5-0 run for ALKHOR. They try to come back. They were down by 12. They defend good and they execute now. Green. Nice pass inside. The defense from Bernard. Excellent weak side defense. Lassin. The ball went out from Bobo. Omer SADD made an excellent hustle play as Bobo did. A lot of turnover. To stop it. Close out. See. Offensive to lay. This so Gibbs. The defense. Omar Saad will take the rebound. And the ball, the referee shows that the ball should go to ALKHOR. Gibbs attack the closeout. The steal from Green, excellent defense. And Al-Sadd will try to run. Baker for 3 on the fast break. This is a bad selection from the experience, Justin Baker. Now Bernard, pass for Sam. Kobe, and we'll finish it. 6-point lead for Al-Sadd. ALKHOR is coming back. Green tries to attack, and one for Green. Big basket for Green, who has so far 10 points, 20 for Baker, and this is the story for Al-Sadd. Green misses another free throw, which is also the story for Al-Sadd again. These free throws are going to allow them to take a much bigger lead. Go inside. He will dunk. Sule is protecting himself. He has 3 fouls. And there are 13 minutes to go. ALKHOR fights. Al-Sadd finds a way to keep the lead. The pick and roll. Sule, the block from Bobo. The 19-year-old schooled his experienced opponent. Continues. Bobo is there. Make an unbelievable basket for Bobo, who has done everything, translated offense to defense to offense, dominating the paint against his much more experienced opponents. And ALKHOR is back. The lead of Al-Sadd are 4 points. Green. Baker, the defense from the 3-pointer from Sadd. Kobe there. ALKHOR can cut the lead even further. They play very good defense. The foul from Baker and 2 free throws for Bobo. So now the game has the sign of ALKHOR so far. They play excellent defense. And with Bobo, they're dominating the paint. 3rd foul for Baker. 3 fouls for ALKHOR, Sam and Gibbs. Airball, wow. This we don't want to see. Bobo. He will be part of the national team in the years to come, so you don't expect him to miss so many free throws. Miss again, the rebound for Baker. Bobo today is not reliable. He does everything for ALKHOR. He brings them back with his defense, his offense, but he missed. He's 1 for 6 in the free throws. Sule, the foul from Gibbs, which is his 4th. This is a problem for Coach Hafez. He expected his experienced player to be more careful. Gibbs will go to the bench. Lassin will take his place. This is a good break for Al-Sadd. Crucial moment. The ALKHOR cut the lead to 4. But they couldn't go further. Sule has 2 free throws, and ALKHOR have to play without their point guard. Sule will make the first free throw. Makes also the second, sweet touch. Bernard with Kobe, now little pressure, because there is no point guard for ALKHOR. Bernard will run. They try to take the ball out of the hands of Bernard. Kobe, 4 seconds. He attacks everybody. Good defense from SADD, and they control the rebound. They have a 6-point lead. Green, everybody on him, and 2 free throws. The foul. Bobo went sloppy, I think. Yes, Bobo was there. This is the inexperience. Green makes the free throw. Another missed free throw for Green. Sends the lead to 7. Nice play inside. The foul and one for Kobe, and the fourth foul for no, second foul for Green. Sorry, has 3 Baker and 3 Souley. Second foul. It's a good play for a 3-point play for ALKHOR, who they keep fighting. They show good spirit. Makes the free throw. Again, the lead goes to 4. ALKHOR is pressuring. Green, the screen from Souley. He goes opposite. Babakar for 3 from the corner. He's a good corner shooter. 55-48. ALKHOR with immediately the double team. Take the ball out of Bernard's hands. Goes opposite the screen. Racine attacks. Pass the ball to Essam for 3. Yes, he makes it. ALKHOR is playing excellent. They try to do the best without their point guard. They make smart plays. They make all the plays they need. And they steal from Bernard. And he has a chance to cut the lead even further. Kobe for the block from Baker. Again, Kobe can shoot it. He will make it. And ALKHOR like this is back 55-53. Excellent plays from the Blue, from the ALKHOR team. 5-0 run in just 15 seconds without their point guard. So Coach Bratsiakos will have a lot to talk with his players who make sloppy plays, especially Green. The free throws is a story for both teams in this game. Since, for example, Green has 4 of 8, the point guard of the team. So he has missed already 4, and 2 Babakar, 2 for 4. And for ALKHOR, where Bobo is 1 for 6. It's a close game. It's a tough game. Our 3 referees have done an excellent job again. This tough game. Justin Golum, Walid Ghanem, and Vlada Semenic. 55-53. Al-Sadd was up by 12. But even without their point guard, ALKHOR cut the lead due to their defense and their smart plays on the 5 against 5. As for foul trouble for Al-Sadd, 2 fouls for number 0, Green, 3 fouls for number 1, Baker, 3 fouls for Souley, number 2, 2 fouls for Babakar, 3 for Muftah, who is on the bench also, and for Omer Sadd, 2 fouls. Faisal Abouissa is absent for the game. For Al-Sadd, as for ALKHOR, 1 foul for Bernard, 3 for Essam, 4 for Gibbs, the point guard, number 3, 1 foul for Lassine, 1 foul for Bobo, and 2 for Kobe. This is the story. So far, the possession for ALKHOR, who runs a 5-0 run. But on the verge of coming back. Let's see how Al-Sadd will respond to this. Another close game looks like for Al-Sadd. Both teams are looking for the second victory in the league. Bernard. Babakar deflects the ball. Babakar has played excellent in the third quarter. Lassin. Bobo there and will immediately he turned the game over, and now it's 55-55. We start from the beginning at the start of the fourth quarter. Baker. Muftah. Now SADD is in trouble because they are very sloppy. We told you it's the body language that we see. Lassin sees Essam. Essam tries to make 5 points for him. No, the rebound goes for Baker. And Green, who has not helped at all Al-Sadd in the third quarter. In the rebound, he does a good job, but I think Coach Bratsiakos expects more from his point guard than his 9 points. Green. He continues to make turnovers. And ALKHOR, they try to regain the lead after 15 minutes. Bernard, no, the rebound for Green. Babakar sees the opening and takes the foul. This is smart play from Babakar. Baker, Souley for 2. Nice shot from Souley, 57-55. Stops a 7-0 run for ALKHOR. Bernard wants to play on-on-one with Babakar. Now there comes the screen. He goes opposite. Over Baker, difficult shot. Nobody from Al-Sadd boxed out. Baker and Babakar run on the offense. And Bernard is alone there. The rebound will go for Bobo to dunk. Unbelievable dunk. And ALKHOR plays with their heart. Al-Sadd loses all the balls that they are contested. Green against Lassin. Green sees an opening. Muftah for 3. The foul from Lassin and 2 free throws. For Lassin, this is the third. Nice play from Muftah, 2 free throws. It's the last quarter. Muftah misses the free throw. 11 offensive rebounds for Al-Sadd and 10 for ALKHOR. Muftah will make the second. 1 point lead for Al-Sadd. Chance for ALKHOR to go up. Kobe sees an opening over Souley. Difficult. Rebound. Again, Al-Sadd cannot take the defensive rebound. Muftah pressures Bernard. Sam tries to find the American, and he will. Sam for 2 to give the lead for ALKHOR. No, now the rebound for Babakar, who will try to outrun everybody. Now controls his pace. Nice play from Babakar. Green. The foul, very smart play from Green. 14 fouls for ALKHOR. He pulls them quickly. Green has done everything to excellence behind scoring. He has 10 rebounds, 6 assists, He has drawn fouls. Now Gibbs will come back because Hassan has 5 fouls. Yes. But what the coach Bratsiakos requests from him is certainly more scoring. This is what Al-Sadd is missing during the comeback of ALKHOR. Green with Gibbs. 5 seconds. Souley, very difficult, and Gibbs for the defensive rebound. And Gibbs, no, he cannot. ALKHOR has missed several chances to take the lead, and now 3 against 2. Mufta with Souley, cannot finish it. Wow, this is... And the technical foul for Souley. Everything goes against Al-Sadd by themselves. Souley missed a fast break, and then he complained to the referee. And free throw. ALKHOR not only has the chance to make the game even if they make the free throw, but they'll have the possession. And 4 fouls for Souley. Excellent break for ALKHOR. Kobe makes the free throw, so we are again even. And ALKHOR will have the possession. Lassine inside for Kobe. Kobe cannot give the lead. Again, Al-Sadd plays good defense. The problem is how sloppy they are on their offense. And they missed the chance when Gibbs was out to keep a lead. Baker, the foul from Bernard, which is his second. 2 free throws for Al-Sadd. Baker will make the free throw. The second also. 16-21 to go. Al-Sadd is up by 2 for with the possession. Bernard tries to find Bobo. Bobo, the drive against everybody. There is no defense there. Nobody comes to help. He attacked Green and he scores Bobo with 19 points. Unstoppable. Babakar tries to post. Nice pass. Excellent ball movement. Mufta, another pass. The extra pass for Baker. It was good effort. And then the offensive rebound for Mufta again, who has done a lot of small things for the offense of Al-Sadd. Green tries to score and 2 free throws. And the free throw and the technical foul for Bobo. Referee Walid saw immediately, especially exactly as happened with Souley previously. It's first we'll shoot the free throw for the technical. 3 fouls now for Bobo. Baker will shoot the first free throw. Will make it. And afterwards, Green goes to the line. He has, today he's 50%, 4 out of 8. Green makes the first with a little help with the rim. He'll try to establish a 3-point lead. Loses the second, so he's 5 of 10. Bernard, the foul from Babakar. He has 3 fouls. Good play, because Bernard was going to dunk it. The defense of Al-Sadd was not set, so their captain made the foul. Babakar with Bernard. Kobe with Souley. No help. And again, a basket. Kobe will jump to 18 points, 62-62. Last 5 minutes to go. Green, Babakar is Suley. Suley with Kobe. Suley takes his time and the foul from Lassin. Sloppy fouls. This coach Mustafa Hafez doesn't like to see a lot of, as we say, cheap fouls from his players. Lassin was just too hurried to make to double team, and he fouled, but there was already defense there. Suley makes the free throw for Suley. This is point number 13. And 2 for 2. The sub, Yassin Taha, will take Suley's place because Suley has 4 fouls and Coach Bratsiakos wants to toughen his defense. 2 team fouls for Al-Sadd, and Yassin Taha will try to contain Kobe. Very difficult. There is Baker with a defensive rebound and chance for Al-Sadd to regain a bigger lead. 64-62. Open. Green for 3. Will make it. And it's a 5-point lead for Al-Sadd. And timeout for Coach Mustafa Hafez. Green has scored with free throws. He hasn't scored a basket since the first half. And he makes a big play now. Goes now to 10 points. He has 13 points and 10 rebounds plus 6 assists and 3 turnovers, which is not a big number. Al-Sadd has done a good job with the defensive rebounds. They have 10 from Green, 11 from Baker, 10 from Mohamed Dur, 8 from Babakar, the point guard, and 4 from Mufta. Because ALKHOR is relentless on the offensive board. They have 13, which is not a big number for them. But with Bobo, 14 rebounds for the 19-year-old center, 13 for Kobe Williamson, 7 from Gibbs, the shortest guy on the court, but he plays with big heart. First score of the game is Baker with 23 for Al-Sadd, number 1, 7 out of 15 shots. Green has 10, Mami Endur 14, Babakar Dieng 8, and Abdurrahman Al-Muftah 3. 6 points also Mersad for Al-Sadd. Yassin Taha has just entered the game. And for ALKHOR, 11 for Bernard, 8 for Gibbs, 3 for Lassin, 19 for Bobo Magassa, Kobe Williamson 18, and 3 from Essam. These are the 6 players that Coach Mustafa Hafez has used so far. Very interesting game, 67-62, 4:21 to go. And ALKHOR will have the possession. They're down by 5. Gibbs against the zone defense. Like a matchup, looks like. Yes. Bernard tries to shoot the 3. That's in the opening. Gibbs for 3. And the traveling, yes. Immediate call from referees. Excellent job for the referees again. Immediately sub for Coach Bratsiakos. He sub Yassin Taha. He rested Suley. Four minutes to go. It's clear out with a pick and roll, Suley and Green. The defense collapses inside to Suley. Green dribbles again, 9 seconds, 8. What he will do? He shoots for 2. Bad shot selection. He recognizes it. And now ALKHOR has a chance to run with Lassin. Bobo for 3. He will make this also. No, in and out. Babakar is there to not allow Kobe with the rebound, but it's the ball will go to ALKHOR. 3:31 to go. and Suley goes out. Of course, Bratsiakos is doing some offense-defense subs. So Suley has 4 fouls. He wants tougher defense now, and Yassin Taha goes inside. Bobo for Bernard. Bernard for 3. No. Very good defense from Babakar. He has done an unbelievable defensive job in the second half where he came back. Babakar is so far is playing great against the Americans of ALKHOR. Mufta sees an opening, tries to beat everybody. Yassin Taha for 3. Not the best option, but there is Mufta, who saves again the possession. Mufta, the double team. The ball for Yassin Taha. But there is the turnover with Gibbs to finish 250, 64, 67, 64. Immediately timeout from Coach Bratsiakos. Coach Bratsiakos is complaining to Yassin Taha for the 3-pointer and the turnover pass. He wants him to play his tough defense, but on offense, he wants him to be more careful. So it's again a 3-point lead, 1 basket game, 2:50 to go. Al-Sadd will have the possession. ALKHOR had a break to stop this 5-0 run. And the numbers are also extremely important. They give us good. The two teams are shooting more than 70% on the free throws. 19-28 for Al-Sadd. That's more free throws. They have missed 9, and 8-15 for ALKHOR. They have missed 7. ALKHOR 216 3-pointers, 12%. Those 10-25, 35% for Al-Sadd. Al-Sadd very low on the 2-pointers, 9-29, where the 25-57 for ALKHOR is not so bad. The rebounds, ALKHOR is coming back. 48 for Al-Sadd, 45 for ALKHOR. It was 8 rebounds difference. Turnovers, 14 for ALKHOR. And for Al-Sadd, I think this is why the game is so close. It's 14 turnovers for Al-Sadd and only 8 for ALKHOR. It's 6 turnover difference in a close game. With not too much pressure, it's a big number. Zone defense immediately for ALKHOR after the timeout. Little pressure zone defense. They try to. Baker, 9 seconds. So far, ALKHOR has done a very good job delaying the game for SADD. Baker finds the 3-pointer, cannot make it. The rebound for Bernard. And ALKHOR has a chance to cap the lead furthermore. Gibbs, yes, he will score it. Excellent fast break. And ALKHOR is down by 1. Also, the president of the federation, Mr. Ahmed Al-Mufta, he's just came. You see him in the middle on your screen. ALKHOR is 1 point down. 4-0 run for them. High-low, excellent play. Suley has to finish it, and he will do it. Very good play for Al-Sadd in the pressure. And ALKHOR will have the possession with Bernard. Gibbs attacks the paint. Gives the ball to Kobe. Big basket for ALKHOR. And a full pressure defense from ALKHOR. Baker tries to find somebody. He finds Babakar. The pressure of Al-Sadd, of ALKHOR. Babakar for Baker. Green. 1:37 to go. What Al-Sadd will do now? They have only 10 seconds. Green sees the opening. Goes for the basket. Big basket for Green, who just on time. He has scored. And he wants a referee, Vlad Semjanic, wants ALKHOR to check on Babakar because he looks injured. But Babakar, Bobo, number 10 of ALKHOR, he has a small injury. He looks like he's in pain, but he wants to continue. Gibbs is opening, 2 free throws. Very sloppy defenses in the most crucial part of the game for Al-Sadd. Gibbs has scored has the chance for free throws in only 3 seconds. Gibbs missed the first free throw. He has one more. 1:25 to go. Misses the second, and Bob already went inside, so there is no rebound. 0-2 in the crucial point for ALKHOR. Coach Rafael shows the pressure. Let's see. Green. Gibbs wants to help, but Bobo didn't come. Green with Gibbs. 16 seconds, 15, sorry. Babakar. Baker. Again, Green. They want to post Souley with Kobe. Green. The passing side for Souley. Nice play from Green and 2 free throws for Souley. Excellent play from Green, who has done the last 4 minutes. He has been exactly as his coach wanted. 5 points, 2 assists. Very good defense. 1:03 to go. Free throws for Souley. He misses the first. Gibbs missed 2. He missed a chance to make a 2 possession or 2 baskets game. Let's see if he will make the second. He makes the second, 72-68. ALKHOR has 1 minute. Al-Sadd also, of course, both teams. Gibbs, Kobe. The defense from Muftah, who just, with his pressure, he also deflected the ball that was go out for his team. 53 seconds, 14 for ALKHOR. Al-Sadd on the defensive end. They want to find Bernard, Babakar, Muftah, Gibbs. Sees the opening. Kobe, they allow him to dunk. 2-point play, immediately timeout for Coach Bratsiakos. He has 2 more. Now he has 1. Very good play. He cut the lead to 2. Smart play from Gibbs. Gibbs, who has 5 assists and 5 turnovers, 7 rebounds and 12 points. It's not his best night. Bernard also, who started with 8 points in the first 4 minutes, he has now 11 only. Compliments to the great defense of Babakar Dieng, but he has also 5 steals, Bernard. Lassin 3 points, not an effective night, 1 for 10. Bobo Magaza 19 points with 15 rebounds, and Kobe with 20 points and 13 rebounds. Both of them are keeping the game very close for ALKHOR. For Al-Sadd, Green has jumped to 15 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 turnovers. The only problem for Green are the 5-10 free throws. Justin Baker with 23 points and 12 rebounds. Mami Souley, 17 points with 10 rebounds. Excellent again game. Babakar Dieng, 8 points, 2-11, 8 rebounds, but great defense. But a number you cannot reflect on the statistics here on Bernard. 3 points for Muftah with 5 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds. The shortest player for Al-Sadd. He has 4 offensive rebounds. And 6 points for Omer Saad. This is the scoring so far. 49 seconds to go. The most crucial offense of the game for Al-Sadd, who elects to cut the court in the middle. They're going to delay it a little bit. They want to go 14 seconds. They elected this. Baker with Muftah and Green. Immediately the double team. Muftah dribbles. Babakar with a big basket. And immediately timeout for Coach Hafez. Excellent play. This is why Coach Bratsiakos selected to move the ball. 37 seconds to go. 4-point lead for Al-Sadd. Coach Hafez uses his second timeout, I believe. Yes. 37 seconds to go. Most probably he will move the ball on the front court. Free throws is 20-30 for Al-Sadd. For ALKHOR, 8-17. Very low percentage, which explains for ALKHOR if they have made these free throws. Of course, you cannot make 100%, but we already know that ALKHOR, they are a little low in the percentage. They are a 61% free throw shooting team. And the three-pointers, 216. ALKHOR game it's based on the defense and their toughness inside. Outside, who is, as we said, for Coach Bratsiakos, who is 1 month and a half in the country, coaching his team. It's he tries now to build the character and the system of Al-Sadd. They have some excellent games in a row, and they try to win this one. They're up by 4. ALKHOR, we have the possession. Seconds in the offense. Bernard with Bobo, Kobe, who has done all the offense in the last seconds. The block from Souley, but there is Bobo who will attack. Lassine. And the block, 2 free throws for Lassine. The block from Souley, the foul is from Babakar or from Baker. Let's see. 4 foul for Babakar. 27 seconds to go. Lassine has to make these free throws. Let's see if the captain of ALKHOR will make them. He makes the first. Big free throw for Lassine. The difficult one is the first. Lassine, a 55% free throw shooter. Makes the second. Cold as ice, Mustafa Lassine. Timeout from Coach Bratsiakos. That's why Baker didn't want to catch the ball. He wants to talk it over against the pressure of ALKHOR, with Lassine making 2 big free throws. Most crucial moment. Gibbs, 30 seconds ago, he lost 2, and Lassine now just made 2 to keep the lead of Al-Sadd intact in one basket game. So maybe free throws will be the story of this game. ALKHOR now 10 of 19. They have missed 9, 10 missed from Al-Sadd, who they will have. It's what they will choose is also, this is very interesting, what Coach Bratsiakos will choose. The previous timeout, he chose to go with the 14 seconds on the front court, and he drawn a very nice system, but they scored 2 points with Babakar. But now they have, it's 27 seconds to go. For example, if Al-Sadd can keep the possession in all this, maybe they can win it. So let's see if they will go backward or front court. Front court has 14 seconds. It looks like they go to the front court. It means that whatever happens, unless there is an offensive rebound, ALKHOR will have a possession at the end. Coach Bratsiakos trusts his offense, and ALKHOR will not foul. The ball for Baker in the corner. The steal, no, the foul from Gibbs. Tried to steal, but the long arms of Babakar saved Al-Sadd. Fifth foul for Gibbs. And Saud, I think, will go inside. It was a difficult pass from Baker, and Babakar went first. It's a chance, or whatever you want to call it. Babakar went first to grab the ball. Gibbs fell over him. 2 free throws. Now for Babakar. Let's see if he can make them. So far, he's 2 for 4. He's 50% today. And it's 1.9 seconds to go. Let's see. Babakar Dieng, the captain of Al-Sadd, makes the free throw. He follows Lassine. 3-point game. Makes the second. It's a 4-point game. And the last time out, I think for ALKHOR, yes, Coach Hafez calls it. Babakar and Lassine exchange free throws. The 2 captains of the teams, the national team players. in a crucial moment, they came big, making this four important free throws, 2 for each team. Al-Sadd is up by 4, which delays, of course, the next game, Wakra Ahli. It's 7:30 already, so we'll need 20 minutes after the end of this game. So most probably stay with us. Like 7:50, we'll be back with the Wakra Al Ahli game. Coach Hafez draws in his playbook. He will go 2:14 seconds, sure. He needs a quick basket. I think they will try to go inside to Kobe. I think it's the lengthiest game due to also the problem we had in the first, not problem, the change we need to make. So ALKHOR is back, also Al-Sadd. Let's see the play from Coach Hafez. There is no Gibbs inside, so the focus will be on Kobe, Bobo, and Bernard. So maybe Bernard for 3. Air ball, the rebound for Babakar. No pressure from Al-Sadd, from ALKHOR. The ball inside for Suley, who will beat. And this is the victory number 2 for Al-Sadd in a hard-fought game between these two teams. The steal from Babakar. An excellent sequence. Babakar was the key on his unbelievable defense on Bernard. And Al-Sadd will go to 2 victories under Coach Bratsiakos. ALKHOR has to look in the other games to jump in the 8th position. Coach Mustafa Hafez will look the second victory in the last 2 games of his team. Al-Sadd, ALKHOR 78-72. Stay with us in 20 minutes. Al Wakra versus Al Ahli. See you.